There's a question on the YouTube from Muhammad Miraj. According to you, what is the real reason for the persecution of Muslims all over the world? According to me, the real reason that the Muslims are persecuted is because, alhamdulillah, we Muslims are on the Tawheed. And we Muslims believe that, mashallah, there's only one God, and we are believers of those who do good, and we want the good to spread. We want peace to spread in the world. So the Muslims are being persecuted mainly by those people who do not want peace to prevail in the world. So what do? They create fabrication, and they create atmosphere where they want to persecute the Muslims, and we see this today in the world. It's happening in China, where the Uyghur Muslims, they are being imprisoned in concentration camps, and according to human rights reports, there are about 2 million Muslim Chinese, the Uyghur Muslims. And in the name of education, in the name of giving them training, or in the name of curbing terrorism, they just want to persecute. Why? Because they're afraid of the spread of the deen. What we find in Myanmar, what do we find in Rohingya? Peace-loving people, but they are labeled as terrorists, they are attacked, and that's what's happening in India. In India, you find that the Hindus, now they want to attack the Muslims, and recently there was a gathering in Haridwar of Hindu stalwarts openly saying, we will take arms and we'll kill the Muslims. We'll kill millions of Muslims, and nothing is happening. So these are mainly being done because these people who are engineering this persecution are mainly those people who don't want peace to prevail in the world. Whether it be in Palestine, they don't want peace to prevail. Because Islam is a peace-loving religion. It's a religion which wants to spread peace. It's a religion that believes in Tawheed. So because Islam today is the fastest growing religion in the world, and today, alhamdulillah, more than 26% of the world population are Muslim. Every fourth human being you come across in this world today is a Muslim. It's the fastest growing religion. And inshallah, in a few decades, many countries would have Muslims as the majority. So they don't want the spread, because if Islam spreads, then they'll have to follow peace, they'll have to believe in Tawheed, they'll have to believe that alcoholism is wrong, they'll have to believe that zina, that fornication, adultery is wrong. So all these wrong things which are happening, what the other non-Muslims enjoy, Islam forbids. So for that reason, they want any excuse to persecute the Muslim, to prevent the Muslims from gaining large numbers. What we should do is we Muslims should unite together. Unfortunately, we Muslims are divided. If all the Muslims of the world unite, imagine today there are more than 2 billion Muslims. Out of the 7.8 billion human beings in the world, more than 2 billion are Muslims. MashaAllah. More than 26% of the human population are Muslims. If the Muslims are united, inshallah will be a strong force. Unfortunately, we Muslims are united. If we Muslims are united and follow the verse of the Quran that help each other in birr and taqwa, in righteousness and good deeds, inshallah, no one will be able to persecute the Muslims. And we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may the time come that the Muslims unite and they realize the scheme of the non-Muslims, and they should stop the persecution of the Muslims in different parts of the world. Hope that answers the question.